Greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm Ekamac. This is Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky. In the last episode, a lot happened. For a start, we picked up a new team member specifically for Recycle, and then we found out that Recycle only works if it's on the same... Basically, you can't just hang on to your stuff for long term. Yeah, you can't hang on to your used TMs for long term. You have to use them at the you have to recycle them the moment you use them, or else. Anyhow, that said, we picked up a team member to get. Yeah, we picked up a team member who can use Recycle, and finally got a chance to refresh some TMs, so we can basically keep these permanently. Now, all that said, food. Wait, no, the way I see it, we might as well give new team member the gold gummies and white gummies. Sadly, we don't have enough room for all that, so yeah, we're going to be having a lot of runs to the juice bar and back again. That said, we also finally got through Waterfall Cave. Oh right, Ekam! We should go over to Sharpedo Bluff before we go back to the guild, just in case Grovyle has come back. Let's go check out Sharpedo Bluff. Oh! This cutscene is mandatory. I was intending on going straight to the Spinder Cafe and back again, but since we have the option... Is Grovyle back, I wonder? Let's go! Grovyle isn't here. Hey, over there! There's a sheet of paper. There's something written on it in footprint rune. Darn it, I can't... Someday you've got to teach me that, Ace. This is a letter from Grovyle! It must be a message for us. I'll read it. Ace began reading the letter from Grovyle. To Ekam and Ace. How are you doing? How goes your search for the hidden land? Things are going well on my end. I've already collected 3 time gears. I have to find only 2 more. I plan to join you when I've collected all 5. Plans have proceeded smoothly. Zelf and his friends fully understood the situation. Zelf and his friends understood the situation and have fully cooperated. Zelf told me that the members of your guild let them know I was coming. Thank you. It's heartening to know more and more Pokemon are coming to trust us. However, I'll continue to stay away from Treasure Town and the guild. First, I'm not certain if the Pokemon in this world trust me entirely or not, but there's something more troubling than that. Dusknoir is liable to return from the future at any time. Dusknoir? Come to think of it, Dusknoir has failed to get rid of us in the future. I wouldn't put it past him to chase us here. He still wants us gone. Okay, I'll keep reading. Since Dusknoir will be coming, we should keep a low profile. This is another reason I should stay away from Treasure Town and the guild. I may instead come back to Sharpedo Bluff or the beach. If we should meet, we can then exchange information. Good luck on your end. Together we shall stop the plant's paralysis. From Grovyle. Okay, it sounds like Grovyle is hard at work. We better not fail on our end. According to this letter, Grovyle will show up either here or at the beach. If we go down to the beach, maybe we'll see Grovyle there. We should go down to the beach before we go back to the guild. I don't want to go to the beach, I want to go to Spinder Cafe, but you blocked me off. So yeah, we got through Waterfall Cave and we got to Torkoal, and as an old person he was sort of helpful but also sort of not helpful. He did know about the hidden land. He said, okay, you need proof. Proof. What was the proof? I have no idea. Very helpful old person. But then, the next morning, right as we're thinking, well, what do we do now? We've run out of leads. Torkoal comes bursting in the door and says, I remember now! It has an intricate pattern on it. But we have absolutely no idea what that intricate pattern is like. It's just very, very uncommon. And finally, the Chekhov's gun fires. The relic fragment that Ace had at the very start of the game was in fact the same pattern as the one that's related to the hidden land. Somehow. We aren't exactly sure how, but it's still nice to know that we finally found a use for that thing. Anyhow, what else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, Torkoal left and immediately got accosted by Team Skull. We don't know what's going to happen there, we just know it's going to mean big trouble for everyone. So it does turn out that the pattern on the cave is something that Wigglytuff and Chattot recognize from their own adventure. Brine Cave, which is basically the very first beach cave level, but now with significantly stronger enemies, which isn't fun for a fire type starter like me. Chattot has decided he's going to come with us, and unfortunately that means that we're going to lose all of our backup. Oh wait, what was that IQ skill? Show it to me. When near several enemies, the Pokemon will target the one that has a type disadvantage. I don't know whether that means that he's going to start using his move attacks intelligently or not. Wigglytuff did say, okay Chattot, but you've got to be extra Wigglytuff didn't want to bring Chattot because there's actually a vicious bandit waiting for us in Brine Cave. But Chattot insisted, and so Wigglytuff said, well, okay. But you've got to be extra careful. Go with Team Hard Star. And unfortunately that means that we aren't going to bring any of our teammates with us, which is really frustrating! And then the Wonder Gummies for myself because I need to catch up. But yeah, Wigglytuff also has something that he needs to do, so we also might not get to see the full thing there. Type Advantage Master. Is there anything else to keep in mind about the situation at hand? Thank you! Miracle drinks with Wonder Gummies. I need to catch up. Oh wait, I learned something really cool. Power Pitcher. This Pokemon's... oh wait, no. Thrown or held items inflict greater damage. I thought it was something else that I know that I'm going to get. I have no idea what I'm going to get next. Whoops. Survivalist. Yeah, those Wonder Gummies are actually doing quite the nice number for our IQ. We're finally catching up. Anyhow, I guess it is mild spoilers, so maybe I shouldn't talk about that, but I really don't like how often the game forces you to not take any of your party members with you. Like, you have to use the main characters. It just feels like such an annoyance. If it were easier to keep your party members caught up in levels, then maybe it would be okay, but as it is... Like, the best source of experience points on a regular basis is the tedium that is the Marowak Dojo, but even then, you spend more time running about in the dark trying to find Pokemon to beat up than actually getting to beat them up. This was sent to you by that guest over there. Oh wow! Chansey Daycare Egg. Apparently he likes how Girafarig can drink a white gummy broth. Let's be honest about the relic fragment, okay? You probably forgot it even existed. It is such a long-loaded Chekhov's gun that the fact that they just bring it up maybe once, it's the reason for us to get into a punch-up with Team Skull and to build up the animosity. Ace just says, oh yeah, this is my lucky charm. It makes me feel better, but it doesn't do anything. But someday I want to find out what it does. That's why I want to be an explorer. It was actually the keystone of our entire motivation, the entire journey basically. Well, at least if you count stuff we've seen on screen. If we wanted to get technical, it was the collapse of Temporal Tower that started our journey. But yeah, finally, it's coming back to save the world. And yeah, the thing, Dusknoir can come back because he already proved he can come to the past. It's how he was able to chase Grovyle. So why would he just sit on his laurels and go, well, they got away, I guess we just can't do anything about it, eh, Lord Dialga? Let's be honest, Primal Dialga would kill him on the spot for being so flippant. We don't need to use up our yellow gummies at the moment, just to save on time. Anyway, we're not actually going to get to Brine Cave this episode since we're already halfway done, and we still have plenty more gummies to drink through. And actually there's a thing that we can go, now that I don't need to do so much off-screen grinding. Next IQ skill, Non-Sleeper. Next IQ skill, Gap Prober. We want Buddy, and we want Serena. We've actually kind of gotten away from our friends in terms of IQ as well. Oh yeah, and I actually want to draw attention to how stupid the item exclusivity. I actually looked some of this up. So it wasn't just a matter of, oh, they become a lot rarer. It's actually that it was split right down the middle in gummy availability between Explorers of Time and Explorers of Darkness. So, suppose you were playing Explorers of Time. Well, you better hope that you didn't start with you didn't have a Charmander or a Pikachu on your team, because whoops, red and yellow gummies aren't available in this version. Or suppose you had a Mudkip and a Bulbasaur. Well, too bad for you. Grass gummies and blue gummies aren't available in this version. Or at least not in the early stuff. They'd be a lot more difficult to find. The thing still stands. There's a difference between... there is a difference between things like items being... I know that item exclusivity did make the two games actually feel rather different, but the fact that it controls what Pokemon that you can actually level up in IQ skills points, that bit gets a bit dumb. Yeah, I usually don't do this, but I'm actually going to open up the previous browsing session that I had, so I can tell you exactly which go to which version. Alright, so the gummies for Explorers of Time. Blue gummy, brown gummy, grass gummy, green gummy, orange gummy, sky gummy, white gummy. For Darkness, it is black gummy, clear gummy, grey gummy, pink gummy, purple gummy, red gummy, royal gummy, yellow gummy. So yeah, split perfectly down the middle. Mind you, the one that I'm looking at the moment is Crystal Cave, so it's entirely possible that just a little bit later and it becomes a lot easier to get at. Crystal Cave is a Zelf's hangout. That's the sky gummy, that's right. Shake it this way, shake it that way, stir it all around. It's done! Okay, here, let's have a look at Brine Cave itself and see what sort of gummies that we have access to here. So this might just be the exact same list. In Explorers of Time, you have blue gummies, brown gummies, grass gummies, green gummies, orange gummies, silver gummies, sky gummies, and white gummies. In Explorers of Darkness, you'd have black gummies, clear gummies, gold gummies, grey gummies, pink gummies, purple gummies, red gummies, royal gummies, and yellow gummies. So this basically means that Bulbasaur, ironically for being one of the examples I used, would be fine in either version. Because you're either getting the grass gummies of time or the pink gummies of darkness. I wonder what other Pokemon you'd be okay with. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Let's keep our spirits up on this one. Different things happen when you consume many drinks. I usually get a really tasty drink, but the last one I had was just terrible. Spinda always has such a happy grin on his face. I wasn't able to bring myself to tell him it was terrible. Yeah, so be careful about what you put in drinks. Gummies are... certain food is always good, but there are certain things that you probably wouldn't be putting in drinks anyway that will actually have a chance to taste awful and actually give you a stat down. So yeah, don't try to be a Chie. I heard you were looking for the hidden land. I'd like to think of myself as a fountain of knowledge, but I've never heard of this place. I wonder where I'll go exploring next. Hey you, I heard a rumor that the fate of the world is at stake. Is that true? It's a lie, right? It has to be. I don't know what I'd do otherwise. Hickam, I'm jealous of you. You've got a partner. I want a partner too. Nope, no recycle shop today. I heard the whole guild's off to Brine Cave. Best of luck to you. Hey, Brine Cave has some nasty enemies on the loose. Everyone had better get stocked up with proper equipment, eh? We came running when we heard the world's in danger. I tell you, this is no time to be soaking in the hot spring. So, we've come, but what are we supposed to do now? The whole world's time is about to stop? Actually, what does this sign say? All your item needs fulfilled. Kangaskhan Storage in Kecleon Market. Move linking and banking services this way. Electivire Link Shop Duskull Bank. I'm getting kitted out to prepare to go to Brine Cave. I believe what you said. After all, it's very strange that time hasn't started moving again after the time gears were put back. I'm in your corner. I hope you succeed. The horrible enemies within Brine Cave. What do you suppose they are? Eek! Thinking about them frightens me. Hey, I believe too. I believe in you. We've never heard anything about the Hidden Land, but if anyone can find it, I'm sure you can. Go for it. Yo, I've heard. The planet's going to be paralyzed if nothing's done? That's bad news. Bad. Hello there, welcome to Kangaskhan Storage. So what do we throw in here? Maybe if you are really cunning, you'll notice when I got a Grovile card, I hung onto it. I wonder Maybe we could see Doug Trio again, I'm not sure. Nope. I was just wondering. Actually, if there is one way... At some point, I need to go to Marowak Dojo and clear every floor. I feel like we're approaching that point pretty soon. But don't worry, it's not missable, it's just something that I want to do for future purposes. Anyway, it actually did strike me that I want to go to the I do actually want to visit the recycle shop, but for once, it's not... We don't have enough items to trade for this link box. Darn it. Roast and cherry berries, but I just don't have the items, and a link box, I don't feel like it's that useful. Oh no, he's put offer at the top of the screen. It's going to keep interrupting my trades. Actually, there would be a pretty good reason to go hunting through the Marowak Dojo, because if we keep going to the Marowak Dojo, it gives us lots of escape orbs, and that means that we could convert those over into reviver seeds. So that does have potential, I have to say. Chapter 18, Leprous. I should have ended the episode before I visited here, shouldn't I? Whoops. I was hoping to see Grovile here. No, he's not here after all. Speaking of not being here, the Krabby aren't here either. They always come out here in the evening to blow bubbles. I love seeing their bubbles go floating away in the evening sky. Well, that's too bad. It's a letdown, but... Look at them! The sunset's beautiful, like it always is. You know, it was my dream to solve the secret of my relic fragment. I never would have guessed that the relic fragment was connected to the hidden land. That reminds me, it was here, wasn't it? Where Coughing and his sidekick stole my relic fragment. Whoa. Poor Zubat, relegated to sidekick. Sorry, kiddo, we'll take that. Ah! Whoa, not gonna make a move to get that back? What's the matter? Too scared? I didn't expect you to be such a big coward. Come on, let's get out of here. See you around, chicken. I remember. I was too scared to get it back. You gave me courage then, Ekam. You know, that's how we really started as a team. Getting back this relic fragment was Team Hardstar's first adventure. And now we're using the same relic fragment so we can go to the hidden land. If you think about it, it's kind of strange. That's true. My adventures with Ace, and searching the hidden land. The relic fragment was the start of both. This beautiful sunset. It will be lost if this planet's paralysis can't be stopped. We have to stop it. We can't waste any time finding the hidden land. We have to do good tomorrow, Ekam. That's right, we have to try hard. I must fulfill the mission that I had before losing my memory. My mission with Grovyle, a mission to help the Pokemon of this world and those of the future. What? Hey Ekam, what is that? It's a Lapras. What could it be? It looks like it's swimming across the sunset. I think it's a Pokemon. Is there anything that isn't a Pokemon in this world? Well, that's a little strange. The sun's almost gone. We should get back to the guild soon. The Krabby weren't around for a good reason. They ran off, scared of us. But Chief, that old-timer Torkoal wasn't lying to us after all. That junk we stole back then, I didn't know it was going to be something that valuable. So what? We'll get that relic fragment from them one way or the other. That means the hidden land is going to be explored by none other than us. Team Skull. Assuming that Grovyle doesn't cut you down where you stand, you scallywags. Yeah, it's a team of 3 poison types. He could take them all. Why do you think he learned Dig? And yeah, it would only work on Skuntank, but we fought Coughing and Zubat when we were just newly Pokemon at level 5. Grovyle could take them all. Do you have my drug money? Lapras! Long time no see. It's been too long, Wigglytuff. You look well. Is Chatot doing well too? Yes, very well. I'm glad to hear that. I've always meant to thank you. I deeply appreciate the promise you made and upheld for all this time. No problem, no big deal. But today, I'm here to see you about that promise. We find ourselves in a situation where we can't afford to uphold that promise. I suspect you know why. So please tell me about that strange pattern you once saw. The next morning. Up and at 'em, it's morning! We get woken rudely like always. Good morning, Ekam. Until next time, take care. I'll see you all around.